All right, first and foremost, when I go all praises to Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shem Clark Dash, double honor to the Apostle Nero's a great millstone. Peace, salutation to the brothers doing this work in sincerity and in truth, though for elect. Brothers wait, praying every day, wait for Yahweh Shema Shah to return so we can get out this place. Peace, salutation to you, brothers. I'm going to preach about the good tidings, bro. Because we preach about a whole bunch of other things that's, that's in the scriptures. Everything that, that the destruction and everything, but we got to also preach about the good things that Yahweh Shema Shah is going to do. But it's just basically as a message, bro, just basically good news, which is basically the gospel, that the Most High has spread it to the men of the Lord to give out and to spread the word around the four corners of the earth, man, to come do this will, to Yahweh Shema Shah. Oh, and that's a duty, man. We're preaching about the whole book when we do this. That's why they say read the whole roll, and you gotta understand that times are shortening, and and to know that it's shortening, it's a glad and a good tidings, it's good news that the kingdom of heaven is going to be near here soon, and America's going to be flattened, and that the world is going to see what the men of the Lord have been preaching about, man. We're teaching through the words and the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. Even when the Lord was came on the earth as a baby, when he came to the earth, it was a glad tidings for the prophets to speak on it, and even the men that saw him and went to the cities basically to say, hey, we seen the child born. He was born in a manger, He was born. You know what I mean? The Savior of Israel was born. That was a glad tidings, man, for the earth, for the world. You know. All right. So let's get into this real quick. This is Isaiah 40:9. It says, "O Zion that bring the good tidings." It says, "Get thee up into a high mountain, O Jerusalem, and bring us good tidings. Lift up thy voice with strength. Lift up, be not afraid to say unto the cities of Judah, behold your power." Right? Don't be afraid, man. When we out here on the highways and byways, don't be afraid to do that, man. Don't be afraid to speak up in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Bring good tidings, bring the good news, man. The gospel, man, has to be said, has to be spoken. It says, behold, let's go to verse 10. Behold, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, will come with strong hand, and his arm shall rule for him. Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him, right? We say his work should be before him, and his work is, he got a strong hand, which is the son, man. His son, Yahushua. It said, behold, his reward is with him, and his works before him, right? And all the works that Yahushua did. And these are great times, but he did it for actually his brethren, man. It says, he shall feed his flock like a shepherd, and shall gather the lambs with his arm, and carry them in his bosom, and gently lead those that are with the young. So Yahweh Shai says he's always going to protect us, man. Those are good things, and that's what it's always going to be. We're going to be in the arms of Yahweh Shema Shai forever, man. That's a great thing. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. These tidings were being brought even at the beginning of this thing, man. It was always forecast. The Lord is Yahweh Shema Shai has forecasted this thing forever, man, from the beginning. It's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing, man, to hear about this, man. To know that you are Israelite. To know that you have the kingdom. To know that you won't be forsaken, man. This is Romans 10:15. Let me go to 14. It says, then they should call on him to whom they have not believed, and how shall they believe in him whom they have not heard, and how shall they hear without a preacher? Right. That's one thing about a preacher would do. How you gonna hear about him, the glad tidings, the great things that he said he's gonna do, if you don't have a preacher? You have these guys that's out here that's telling you how to get money and put it in your system. You'll try to put it in your system so you can bring them money. But hey, the Lord's money we're working with, so we can have our spiritual bank account full, man, in the day that the Most High returns, man. It says, and now shall they preach except they, he said, how shall they preach except they be sent? And it's beautiful to be sent by Yahweh Shema Shai. How you going to preach if they be sent? You be apostles, man. It says, as it is written, How beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and good and bring glad tidings of good things. These what are the men, the men that you call elect, the ones that you call bums out here. Those are the ones that's preaching the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, not forsaking his name and bringing the glad tidings and being thankful for whatever they have, man. Yeah, because that's why they look. That's why you try to make them look like a piece of worthless shit, or you try to change the doctrine. Hey, them guys are bringing good and glad tidings, especially the man of Great Millstone. Hey, I'm gonna just say it. Ain't no other way to see it. They're calling on the name of the Lord in the right way. They're telling you everything that's in the scriptures that's in the scriptures. They're not trimming their lamps, man. And they're telling how the kingdom gonna be, because you got brothers that bringing out beautiful things about how the kingdom should look, man. It's glad tidings. And not only that, we're gonna be saved from this devil when he try to bring his martial law and just try to destroy the men of the Lord and the world, you know. And to know that we have a standard that's gonna be lifted up against them, our defense, you know. So the Most High Yahweh Bashim Shah put a hedge around us in that day and that time. No. This is Job 52:7. It says, how beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bring good tidings. So here we go again. Is that published peace? That's publishing peace. Well, peace for who? Peace to the brethren, man. Peace that was gonna be peace, man, is delivered to us in that time, man. Peace that whatever Yahweh Shema say is not gonna go out void. Everything he say is gonna come and to fruition, man. The days and times are going to be to the point where the Most High Yahweh Shema Shah is going to bring everything to fruition. We're going to have slaves in the kingdom. Man, we're going to know everything. We're going to be ever learning. We're going to know more and more and more. You know? We're just not going to stop. And that's going to be stagnant in the kingdom of heaven, man. We're going to create worlds. We're going to do many things. And Yahweh said to know Yahweh Shah did it for us through the Spirit, man. So we can be part of his kingdom, man. Those are bringing good news, man. This is good news. Good news, man. God, it says bring good tidings of good that published. What word published to be mean? It says to hear. It says Shema. Shemai. It says to hear, man. To publish, to make, to be here, to be known, man. It says, and salvation, to publish salvation. What is salvation, Akya? Salvation is deliverance, man. Salvation, man. That's what is victory. And it's in the name of Yahweh. Yeah. Khan, Yahweh Shah, man. Yahweh Shah. Khan, Yasha wa Khan. It means Yahweh Shah, man. To basically for deliverance, man, salvation, victory. Yahweh Shah, man. You know? It says thy watchmen shall lift up thy voice with the voice together. And the watchmen are the elect, man. Shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye when the Lord shall bring again Zion. So when the men that the Most High grant, Lord willing, we those men, gonna be part of that, destroying this place, and see when the Lord bring back Zion and bring back the remembrance to know that you are Israelites, and to know the glad tidings to know that you are Israelite, man. Beautiful, beautiful glad tidings, brother. Come, it says, verse 9, break forth into joy, sing together, ye waste places of Jerusalem, for the Lord hath comforted his people, he hath redeemed Jerusalem. Right? So these are good tidings coming, man. And Isaiah is full of those, man. And destruction. But those are things that have to be spoken of. It says, the Lord hath made bare his holy arm in the eye of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, of our power, salvation of our power, Salakia. You know, You're going to see the salvation of Israel, man. They going to see you. That's why I say in the scripture, I love the scripture, man. Those men that stood boldly against them, they didn't believe them were the men that's going to be. Who are those guys? You know, them weird guys, them guys that's on the street corners yelling and stuff like that. Don't have no money, man. They bums, man. Hey, man, we're going to make a house. I'm over here getting property. Yeah, you're going to be part of the kingdom of heaven, but you're going to be ashamed. And the man that stood endured to the end, man, hey, the Most High is going to be with them, man. You know, and glad tidings being spoken about them, man. Let's go to Isaiah. Stay in Isaiah 61. Let's start at 1. Isaiah 61 and 1. It said, the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings. And the man of the Lord, is preaching good tidings on the street corners, man. Doing the work like the ancients, man. Preaching the day of the Lord, man. And that's a glad tidings. Because, you know, the body, we need rest from this place, but we still got to do work till it's time, you know. And unto the meek, he have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted. Because, man, we're brokenhearted at the time. We're brokenhearted. Our women don't listen. Our children don't listen. We're 3/5 of a man, literally in the eyes of Israelites, man. We're trotting down every day. They're taxing the shit out of us. And it's okay, you know. We can't avoid certain things in this man. You know, we don't eat well. You know, our hair falling out. You know, no respect. You know, but the Most High said you're going to get all that back and more. You know, it says, and to proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison, to get us out of here, to them that are bound, and bound in the mind and the spirit is free, but the body is the physical part of us is being fucked up. You know, hey, that broken heart, which is our spirit, man, breaking us down. Shit, you can't talk to nobody about your problems. You look like a punk. You know, you still gotta suck it all up. You know what they did to your Lord and Savior, man, and you know it's because you yourself didn't even get. You failed yourself. You know, that's why Yahweh Shai had to come save us, man. You know, and that's why we're gonna be wailing when we see the body of the Lord, man. Presented, because we gonna know what we did to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, man, and the day of vengeance of our power, and to comfort all that mourn, man. These are the good news, man. All the things to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, man. You know, it says to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto the beauty of ashes and oil of joy, man. Oil and of joy, man. Joy, man. We're going to get it for mourning. You know, so for the joy that we get, because we mourn all the time, man. But, you know, the garment of praise for the spirit of the heaviness, that might be called trees of righteousness and planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. And everything is to be glorified, because that's what we do. As men, we got to glorify the Lord. Being looked at as nothing, weirdos. Forget all that. We know that things are going to come in due time, and that's why we got to be patient, man. Let's go to Luke 8:1. Luke 8:1. Eyes don't work. You know, just bodies broke down. But, man, we know the Lord come. We're going to have extra great eyes, man. Whole head full of hair. You know? So, this is Luke 8:1. It says, and it shall come to pass afterwards that he went through every city and village preaching and showing the glad tidings of the kingdom of heaven, and the 12 were with him. So that's what we're doing. The preaching and the preaching, you know, saying the things that's had to be said. Let's go get the word preaching. Keruso, it says, to be a herald and officiate a herald, to proclaim the manner of a herald, always in the suggestion formality or gravity and a authority which must be listened to be obeyed, to publish and proclaim openly, something that has been done, to use to be public. Use of the public, excuse the proclamation of the gospel, the good news, man, and matters pertaining to of it made by John the Baptist, by Yahweh Shai, by the apostles and other, you know, it says Christian, but we know Israelites, Hebrew, You know? So things are being proclaimed, man, that the things are going to happen and come. But they most of them didn't listen. They had to die still. Let's go to Matthew's real quick. Matthew's 10. Proclaim the name of your Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, and the acceptable day and the glory and the glad tidings, man. This is Matthew 5 and 10. It says, these 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth, commanded them, saying, go not unto the way of the Gentiles. So they don't, to the Israelites, is adding the gentilic ways and their way, man. Hey, shit, Most High going to destroy you. So he commanded us. That's why we're not following. That's why we're not eating certain things. That's why we know what the commandments are, but we know it's only through we can't live through the spirit, through these laws. We in this flesh, man, at this time. The Most High, we can't deal in this flesh form. The Most High going to have a new comfort for us, man. We can't deal with it, because it's flesh, man. Paul said it well, man. It says, the way of the Gentile and unto any city and Samaritans enter you not. Don't go into those cities. So, that's not even Israelites based, man. The Israelites are all in these major cities, man. That's why we preach on the downtime, and we proclaim it to the damn heathen that, hey, we're going to be rulers of the next kingdom to come, man. Dude, this is not our kingdom. It's like the Lord said, if this was my kingdom, my servants to fight, we'll be fighting. And they'd have been fighting back then. But at this moment, Satan, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. But we know that wicked is gonna fall, and the so-called white man is that wicked that's gonna fall, and the spiritual demon Satan, ain't gonna control him. He gonna fuck with them. He ain't gonna control us in that way, man. We're gonna be free from that. We're just gonna be in beauty and splendor in the kingdom to come, man. We see the brothers. We got videos out there of angels at football games, and the world don't see except men in the Lord. And then you got guys that's trying to debunk that, man, because the Spirit of the Lord is not in them, man. They falling apart. So, we still, those are glad tidings. The brothers sent it to each other, and it's just an encouragement, man, to keep pushing, Nakim. All right? It says, enter ye not, don't go on ways, but go ye rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. Go there, and as you go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand, right, man? They preach, and that's what we're preaching to you guys on the highways and byways, to the brethren in the four corners of the earth through the unicorn, man. That the Yahweh Shema Shai is going to come save us. That the day of the Lord is going to come, and it's going to flatten, and we're going not to cry. Every tear going to be dry, man. You ain't going to have to worry about that, but that's what we're preaching. We're preaching that, hey, destruction to anybody that came against us, man. And that day coming, man. Even everybody, man, that tried to hurt us, man. Kind. Let's go to Jeremiah 46. Ended there. Jeremiah chapter 46. Man, the Lord give me some brand new eyes, man. I'm talking about these physical eyes. I can see, Lord, what I can, He let me see, continue to see with the spiritualness, man. Spiritual eyes all day. The water, Yahweh Shema Shai. This is Isaiah 40. Jeremiah 46 and 28. It says, "Fear thou not, O Jacob, my servant, saith the Lord, for I am with thee. For I will make a full end of all the nations which I have driven thee, but I will not make a full end of thee." So the Most High said, I'm gonna get rid of these nations, bring them out of their power, because you're gonna have to have servants. And I will not make a full end of thee. So the elect is gonna be great, be beautiful, man. But that's what's gonna bring back in the kingdom of heaven. Gonna bring back everybody else through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. Ratazah is of thee, but correct thee in measure. Yet will I not leave thee wholly unpunished. So we know that's gotta happen too. So hey, the Most High, through the Spirit, put on my mind, to preach about glad tidings, and we're through the whole thing, man. We're gonna be okay, man. In due time, He's gonna dry all our tears. Hold on, let's see the scriptures real quick. Shit, just end with that. Kind of like it. Hold on. Believe it's Isaiah. Revelation. Let's go here. This is let me just go to 20 verse. This is Revelation 21:4. It says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And let's go to the third verse. This is Revelation 21:3. And I heard a great voice out of the heavens saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them. The Most High gonna deal with us, Doc. You know, we gonna see the face, man. We gonna behold him, man. We gonna see Yahweh, man. We gonna behold him. We gonna see. We gonna beloved it, man. The water. Yahweh Shai, it says, and they shall be his people. We gonna return back to his people, man, to be his people. He not gonna turn his back on us no more. He had to send his son to save us. He could have not did it, man. He ain't have to, man, but he promises, keep his promises, man. He says, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. He gonna see him. He gonna be our power, man, protecting us, man. Unmovable force, man. You know, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall be there any more pain, for former things are passed away. So this is gonna be all worth it, man. And this is the good news. So with that, hey, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashem. We're Kadash, double honors to your apostle and elders, a great millstone. Peace and citation to you, brother, doing his work in sincerity. And hold on, I can. Peace and shalom.